Alright, we are back with a new game. Um, just take a look here. We are currently rank gold 130, 12 and 7. We got our ass whooped on the last game. So we're going to be playing as the Allies versus Kochi DMK, who I have played before. Actually, just played him a couple games ago. He was high ranked gold player, I'm pretty sure. But in our previous game, he actually timed out, pretty sure, in the first round. So we'll see if this game is a little more eventful. Gonna do the 2-2-1 and do a 9-12 attack. I've been getting just totally shafted on these 9-12s, which I'm sure a lot of people can say that the same thing happens to them. It's a very volatile start. Yeah, not great. So that's average, right? 6 infantry is average, I think. This is the one, man. This fight gives me anxiety. Did not have bomber set to die first. Of course, this bomber got a hit, but nothing else did. So we'll do another round here. And we're gonna end up clearing it. Wow. That's like total opposite of what I had on the last game with Ukraine. So obviously very lucky for us. We'll move the AAs up. One in Caucasus, one in Archangel. The sub over, this guy goes to Szechuan. These guys are all gonna come back. Since the first turn went good, we'll leave one guy in Buryatia. And then there you go. Alright, I'll be back for UK round 1. Alright, this is UK round 1, so I'll tell you right now, this guy did some freaking YOLOs. Bought 6 tanks, tank Russian, took Karelia. So, he sent 3 tanks and 5 infantry, and an artillery and an infantry, and the battleship to Ukraine. And only lost 2 infantry. That's crazy. And then he sent 5 fighters, 3 infantry, and 2 tanks to West Russia. And only lost, he didn't take the territory, he lost 1 fighter, 3 infantry, and 2 tanks. So he frickin' did 2 very risky fights and had pretty damn good results. Attacked C Zone 10, lost both subs, didn't kill anything. And he did not go for C Zone 7. He put the cruiser up in 3 and he's got 1 sub right here. Very strange. Which I feel like he did this last time too. Mobilize all his tanks to Germany. So I think what we're going to do is a little modified build. We have quite a bit of boats here, obviously. So I'm thinking 2 infantry and a tank for India. And then 1 infantry here. Because I think what I'm going to do is keep this transport in position. And drop 2 infantry in France. So I won't have any infantry for the next turn. So there's 1 infantry there. And then we'll just save $2. And we'll buy the AC. Now I would really like to get rid of this aircraft carrier. Or battleship. Aircraft carrier. This can't make it. like I'd like to take this out too. I could send both planes. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Could send the bomber as well. But I think what I might do is send this plane, this bomber, and the destroyer. Just move this infantry forward, or I can even take stuff from India, depending on what happens here. Send the plane and the cruiser. All kind of standard stuff so far. Send this destroyer. So I gotta be careful because these planes can go 1, 2, 3, 4. These planes can't really do anything. These planes can obviously hit C Zone 3. So I think what I'll do is destroyer here, plane here, plane here, battleship here. Cruiser's gonna go to 8, I'm thinking. Destroyer here. This transport picks up 2, takes France. And just see what he does. Could also send the cruiser here, which might be okay actually, because I'll have an AC and 2 planes here, which he can only hit with 2 planes. Navy's gonna be all spread out, but that's alright. Could use this transport and just take Norway on the first turn, but I don't know if I want to do that. I'd like to get both these ground units if I can. I already have a way to take France, and I really would like to take this with US, so yeah, let's do this. Let's call it good. We really need this to go well. That's not well. Feel like we can't. Do we commit to that? That's very not good. Oh man. Let me look at some real quick. He doesn't actually have units he can pick up besides these ones, but we do one more round. Oh, it's so bad. And the transport survives. That was bad. We can obviously get that with Russia now. It's not great so far. I was really hoping to clean him up on this turn. I can see too, this guy plays freaking risky, man. Alright, so move this guy over. Planes are gonna come down here. So obviously he can't take India on the first turn. So maybe what I'll do is take 2 guys from India and drop them here. I have to kind of give them multiple targets. Because we don't have the plane to land on the AC, so maybe it is better to split these guys up, the transport and the AC. The problem is if he goes for a India 3 timing, we're going to be in bad shape here. We're not going to be able to move these guys back quick enough, but hmm. The other thing too is I can just land in Morocco with US. Because I don't have the planes to support attacking this now. I'm just gonna do it. We'll see what happens. Alright, that's it for now. I'll be back for US 1 and Russia 2. Alright, this is US round number 1. So Japan bought 3 transports, 3 infantry. Probably going to be going for some sort of India timing, likely, because I brought the 2 guys from India over to Egypt. So I'm going to have a little bit less ground units over here. Took out the transport in 34. Took Yunnan, lost nothing. Took out the carrier in 33 with his planes. Lost nothing. Failed to take Burma. Lost 1 infantry, so that's nice for us. That's 1 more ground unit that's preserved there. Took Buryatia. Lost nothing. Took Anhui, lost nothing. That kind of sucks. And he did do a Pearl Harbor. He kind of had a weird Pearl Harbor. He only brought... Looks like he only brought 1 fighter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he only brought 1 fighter. And instead of bringing the 2nd fighter, he brought the carrier. So I'm sure he brought the fighter that had more uh, air movement, I guess. So, and just soaked the hit that I got with the carrier. So kind of interesting. Mobilize to 60 and a couple guys to Japan. So unfortunately, we did this stupid German battleship attack. So I did not have the bomber in Kazakh to threaten this. I mean, he could have defended it still, but it's nice to always be threatening that Japan 1 transport build. So I think I'm just going to do a standard buy. 2 infantry, 2 transports, destroyer, AC. I don't know about this, but I think what I want to do is hit this sub and cruiser. I don't want to send the battleship because he's got a plane here, he's got a bomber here, and he has the destroyer hidden down here to soak a hit. But I think I might just bring in 2 planes and the destroyer. Unfortunately, it puts this plane a little out of position, but I really would like to get this cruiser if I can. Or just these boats in general. It's kind of a... It's a little bit of a bait by him, but you never know if the game goes longer. Like, you might have wished that you had taken the opportunity to destroy these boats. It may come back to bite us a little bit because he is tank rushing over here. But we'll see. I don't think I want to go for Morocco because I want to get ground units up here as quickly as possible. And we have a decent foothold here in Africa. And we're going to be able to get this German transport on this turn. So, I think that's going to be it for combat. Let's see here. Oh, that's brutal. I guess that's alright. I didn't really care about the sub, to be honest. I wanted to just get the cruiser for the bombards. We'll put this cruiser up in 12. These guys come up. The infantry back. We're going to bait him into going for Alaska. And then instead of picking these guys up and going to Mexico, I don't know where I learned that from. Somebody commented that strategy. I'm going to put them up here for a Alaska counterattack. Just going to kind of move everything up here. Put the bomber in UK. These planes back as much as possible. Move these guys back. Put the plane in. Well, kind of gonna be hard. I ran some numbers. It's gonna be kind of hard to hold Caucasus on this turn. Because I could fly the plane there, but I think I'm just gonna put it. Where do I want to put it? I think what I'm gonna do is just back out and see if he'll try to stack this, set up for some sort of counterattack. The way this is ran now, even with the extra plane there, it's a 30% chance to conquer. Attacker IPC minus 65, defender minus 57. And this guy is freaking crazy, man. He'll go for some very, seems like he'll go for some very risky attacks. And I think I just want to play it safe. I'm just going to put it in India for right now. It's fine. Alright. And then Russia. We're just gonna buy 8 ground units. I really would like to buy an AA. So if he stacks this, let's just say he's got 3 infantry, 11 artillery, and 7 tanks. And we would be able to hit it with this guy back. So we'd have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 infantry. 2, 3, 4 artillery. Fighter. Oh yeah, we could crush that. So we're just gonna get set up to counter attack Caucasus. See if he takes it. So we'll buy, yeah, I like this buy. Not a big fan of the AA, that we don't have one. Maybe we'll actually skip the AA for right now and just have maximum counterattack potential. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Maximum counterattack potential. We'll see if he goes for it. Can't hit this. Already ran numbers on that. That's it. So I'm just gonna offer him West Russia for free too. I mean, he does have the potential to just stack West Russia. But he's got some stuff he has to clean up here too. Check the attack power real quick. We're in decent shape. Alright, that's it for now. I'll be back for UK round number 2. Alright, this is UK round 2. So Germany bought 2 bombers, 2 tanks, 2 infantry, 2 artillery. Likely gonna go for a Russia attack on Germany 3 with a 2 bomber buy and the tanks for Karelia. Took Caucasus. Took West Russia, stacked West Russia. Took Archangel, lost nothing. And took France, lost 1. Mobilized 2 tanks to Karelia to hit Russia, and then the rest of the stuff in Germany. I ran some quick numbers. Fly this plane. Fly this plane. Move these US guys. Move this US plane. And should be able to hold. So we're gonna buy 9 infantry and a transport. 6 for here. 3 for there. I don't really want to burn these tanks, but I'm gonna take France again. Actually, I thought about taking Northwestern too. Can't take Libya. And I'm not gonna go for French Indo. Because I need to fly the plane back. So that's really it. I'm gonna take, yeah, that's it. Nice. Change some of my defense profiles real quick. I wonder if I should put the two, three, four. He can only send 3 planes. If I have the AC here, the planes could go 1, 2, 3, 4 on the next turn. I'm just gonna move the sub back with everything for right now. I think that's it. Alright, I'll be back for US 2. Alright, this is US round 2. So Japan bought 1 infantry, 2 complexes. But complex in French Indochina, 1 in Quangtown. Blitz the tank through Sichuan. Took Burma, stacked Burma. Took Sinking, took Far East, took Yakut. Took Kazakh. Lost nothing, which is crazy. Used the planes. But like to not get 1 hit back, we really needed the 3 infantry there. This is going to be very hard to hold now. Which obviously that's why he did that, but we're going to have to back out of India in this turn. And we don't have great odds of holding this, so we're gonna do what we can. With quick numbers here, if I take this out and this out, build a bunch of shit, fly this plane over, fly this plane over, sack the bomber first, sack bomber and AA first, it's a 57% chance to conquer for him. And this dude plays very aggressive, so I anticipate he will definitely go for that. So for US, we'll buy 2 transports, 1 plane, 5 infantry. Not really going to do anything this first turn, to be honest with you. Take 2 guys, and then guy in a tank, drop them off. The other thing I could do, I didn't think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could try. Oh, I really don't want to lose this plane. We'll air raid this infantry and just see if we can get it. I think that's really it. The other thing too is with Germany, he's going to be able to take these transports out. 2, 3. can send these planes. He can send these bombers. I don't think he'll do that. But if he does, obviously you can't use them in this fight. But we have to get on the mainland or we are screwed. We need him to start diverting to the west, otherwise he's just gonna crush me. Just moving everything that I can. See if we can bait his bomber too. Bomber can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He wants to take that against my battleship. He can be my guest. Alright, so we're gonna go 6 infantry and an AA gun. And I think what we're gonna do with these guys is put them in Vologda, so that if he does go for this, we do have a chance to recapture. We're just gonna go for Caucasus only. It's like try to survive the best chance possible, and that is not gonna do it. Yikes. Yeah, he's got a 8. Wait. Yeah, he's gonna capture for sure. Oh god. 8, 1, 15, 3, 2. And we have '14 infantry, 6 artillery, 5 fighters, 1 bomber. Yeah. 69.7% chance to capture, so. Alright, I guess we'll see what happens. I'll be back for UK round number 3. Alright, we are back with UK round 3. So, as we suspected, this guy went for this very aggressive attack. I mean, I would have done the same thing. He had a very high chance to capture, but as you can see, this is still, what color is this? Burgundy? Red? I don't freaking know. Still Russian controlled. So he bought 10 infantry, 3 artilleries, and a tank. Failed to take Russia. Lost 3 fighters, 8 infantry, 1 artillery, 15 tanks, 2 bombers. I lost 14 infantry, 1 bomber, 1 AA, 6 artilleries, 5 fighters. So bad result for him, but I probably saved my ass by setting the bomber to die first. bomber and AA to die first as a final stand. Destroyed the tank in France, lost 1 infantry, mobilized to Caucasus and Germany. So, we are in a little bind here. Obviously, UK goes now, and Japan goes next. So, he can just take Russia with Japan. He's got a tank right here. So, our only saving grace is if we send this infantry and this tank, and we take out this tank. If we take this tank out, all he has that can hit this is 4 planes, which obviously does not capture the territory. And on US's turn, we're gonna be able to fly 3 planes here. And then on Russia's turn, we're gonna be able to move these 3 guys in, and then build 4 more infantry. So we do have a chance to hold here. We're gonna abandon India on this turn, I believe. We may just place 3 guys to maybe get a hit back. I don't know. I don't think we can hit this, right? 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tank. You can 4, 1, 1. 61% chance to conquer. I don't freaking know if that's worth doing. So need 7 infantry. I didn't realize too these UK planes can fly as well. So I think what I might do is just buy 7 infantry, or 8. I guess we can just buy 8 infantry. We'll have 1 extra guy for here. We'll buy 8 infantry, fly these planes, place 2 more planes here. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. So we have to get this. We'll take this guy and hit Morocco. And then I think what we'll do is just hit France with everything. Except the planes, because we're going to fly them over. You know, the other thing too is, I mean, I'm assuming he's just going to take India. That's what I would do. But he can pick these guys up and go 1-2 and land in Egypt. That'll be a problem. Nice. It's a nice little France stack. Alright, we have to get a hit here. Have to get a hit. Beautiful. Alright, so we're back out of India. Move this guy up. Move these guys up. And then fly these planes over. Keep everything else here. I think that's it, right? Um, I'm an idiot, obviously. I can only place 8 units here. Actually, what we should do probably is do 6, 7, yeah. We'll just do that. We're gonna lose those 2 infantry, it's fine. Got a slight attack power lead. And on US's turn, we're just gonna start marching forward here. Take Karelia back. Build a Norway complex, shuck the rest of our troops, and fly a bunch of planes here. The problem is we need to put some serious pressure on Germany very quickly because Japan is going to run amok very soon. So, alright, that's it for now. I'll be back for US 3 and Russia 4. Alright, we're back for US 3. So, Japan bought 2 bombers, 2 tanks, 1 artillery, took Novosibirsk, took Evenki, took Persia, which was my India stack. Looks like he brought 3 planes and 8 ground units, battleships and shit. Destroyed 9 infantry and an AA, lost 2 fighters, 4 infantry, 1 artillery. It's kind of nice he lost 2 fighters. I wonder if those were AA hits. Took out the fighters in Russia. Destroyed 2, lost 2. He's trying to soften this up as much as possible to take it with Germany. And then took India, lost 1, mobilized artillery to Japan. Couple tanks to Kwangtung. And couple bombers to French Indo-Thailand. So, for US, I think what we're going to do is buy 5 infantry. Bomber, and a Norway complex. I take Karelia back. And I think that's really it for combat. Gonna fly as many planes as possible to Russia. This doesn't really matter. I put this battleship here. And just take 1 and 1. And it'll be just infantry shucked for a while. I think that's it, yeah. Complex, bomber, ground units. And Russia's gonna be nice and easy. 4 infantry. I'm not gonna get baited into taking Archangel or any of this bullshit. stack and just hold. So I'm gonna move the sub over here. Maybe I could move it to the med. I don't know. We'll just move it over there. It doesn't matter. A slight attack power lead. Alright, that's it for now. I'll be back for UK 4. Alright, we are back for UK round number 4. So, Germany bought 6 infantry, 3 artilleries, and 2 tanks. Two tanks is kind of crazy buy in this position, but took Northwestern. I didn't have anything there. Failed to take France. Destroyed 4 infantry. He basically just strafed it. He lost 2 infantry. Took everything out in Kazakh, didn't lose anything, and then failed to take Morocco, lost his tank, so that's pretty nice. He mobilized a couple guys to Caucasus and the rest to Germany. So, just looking here, he'll be able to attack Russia on the next turn with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units, so we should be able to hold this no problem. I think what we're going to do is buy 6 infantry, a couple planes. I'll come here forward and take Algeria, and I think what I'm going to do is hit Libya with everything. He's going to probably plop down to Africa here. So we might need to start dropping some shit down there, but we'll see. We'll come forward, take Italy, and then come up here. Just pick up 2 guys to hit Northwestern, and then hit it with the bombards. And then we're just going to stack France with everything else. I'm kind of doing a little modified shuck here. It's like I got UK handling France and Northwestern on this side, not from C-Zone 5, and then US creeping in up here. I don't know, it seems to be working. I'm liking holding the $6 here, trading this $2, and then I'm going to pick up another 3 here. And it keeps me closer to, it's been able to help me keep a foothold on North Africa, so we probably are gonna, on the next turn, now that we have everything, like all 4 transports in position, maybe pivot to C-Zone 5. We'll see though. I'm not gonna use the planes because I'm gonna fly them to Russia. Wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. It's nice when those bombards hit. Alright, we need this one to go good. Kind of a pretty little risky fight. So nice. Let's put the 715. Planes fly over, and then okay. I thought I did the math on that correctly. Change my profile real quick. Alright. I believe that that is it. $40 IPCs is not bad. One thing that is helpful here, obviously Germany has a lot of pressure on it. It's going to have more pressure soon. It kind of sucks that we lost India so fast, partially due to me making the decision to pick up 2 guys and drop them in Egypt on the first turn, and them not being able to pivot back in time. But one thing that's nice in this situation when you're doing this KGF, like you're putting all this pressure on Germany, usually what happens is Japan just goes crazy. They just have tons of money and they just building all this shit, and they eventually just crush you. One thing that's nice is Caucasus is controlled by Germany, which is a disadvantage for Japan, and so in the second turn, yeah, he bought 2 complexes, which is a big commitment for Japan. So now they have 3 total because they took over the India one as well. And really, they should just have India and Caucasus. So, I mean, this is $30 that they spent that's not on other stuff. Where normally, at least what I would do with Japan is I would have these 4 transports usually here, and I just shuck 8 units a turn. Whether they're coming down for a India attack, like I would have brought them back. I don't know. Hindsight's 2020, but all that to say, all my rambling to say that it's nice that this is controlled by Germany and not Japan. And we're looking good with attack power, looking good with income, and we got this miracle hold on Russia. So I will be back for US round 4 and Russia round 5. Alright, this is US round 4, so Japan bought 1 transport, bomber, 2 tanks, 3 infantry, 1 artillery. Bombed Russia for 5. Took French Madagascar, took South Africa, took East Africa, took Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, took Vologda, took Transjordan. Mobilized to 60, Kwangtung, India, and French Indo-Thailand. So Japan is making a shit ton of money, and they're pretty much primed to take. Probably gonna take Alaska on this turn. So we're gonna buy 8 infantry for these transports, and then a plane and an infantry for Norway, and then extra infantry for over here. I kind of want to preserve this tank. Just blitz this back and forth, and then send the 2 guys here to trade. Maybe even do West Russia. But I'd like to get 2 infantry instead of 1 for a trade if possible. Sorry, my wife is vacuuming upstairs. This plane can go 1, 2, and also hit or go to Russia. I think that's really it for combat. Let's run it. Consider dropping some guys off in Africa, actually. Maybe 2. Bomber can go... Put the bomber down here too to threaten these transports down here. Alright, I think that's it. And then Russia's gonna be pretty simple. Just gonna buy 4 infantry. I don't think we're gonna trade anything at all. I'm gonna move the sub down here. Alright. I'll be back for UK 5. Alright, this is UK round 5, so Germany bought 9 infantry, 3 artilleries. Took Belorussia back. I just had blitzed the tank back and forth. Took Northwestern, lost 1. Took France. Only lost 4, so that didn't go the greatest for us. And then took Italy, lost 1, mobilized to Germany. And Caucasus. So for UK, I think we're going to pivot. It's going to be hard to hit France with how he's got his stack now, so I think we're going to pivot to 5 and hit Northwestern and start stacking Baltic. By 6 infantry, 2 planes. Take 2 guys. And then the rest of them will go to Baltic. That's it. Try to make use of these bombards. I don't really know what to do with the sub. I'll just put it right there. Stack up Libya. And then we want all of our shit in C Zone 5 because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Japanese planes that can hit that. These planes will stay here. I suppose we could put them in Karelia and threaten Germany. They're not necessarily needed in Russia right now. Alright. Check the attack power real quick. Yeah, we're in decent shape. Alright, I'll be back for US 5. Alright, this is US round 5. So, Japan bought 5 tanks and 2 fighters. Bombed the shit out of Russia. Minus 16, that fucking sucks. Took Alaska. How many bombers? 4 bombers, Jesus. Took Alaska. Took French Equatorial Africa. Took Egypt. Took Rhodesia. Took Belgian Congo. Basically finishes. I'm sorry, damn. Finishes Africa conquest other than French West Africa and the German territories. And then took Archangel. Lost nothing. Tanks to French Indo, tank and a fighter to India, fighter and a tank to Guangdong. So he's buying very expensive units. Does have an attack power lead now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy a plane and a man for Norway, 6 infantry for here, and then a couple infantry and an artillery for Western United States. I'm hesitant to use all 4 infantry here with the bomber because he can hit it with 1, 2, 3 units with and 2 bombards plus planes probably. Bomber can make it. So maybe I'll just do 2 to try to take the territory. And then I don't want to burn my artilleries here. Something like that. This plane can go 1, 2, something like that's probably good. I'll preserve the tank, preserve the artillery. I really would like to hit this too, but it's only so much you can do in one turn. Believe it or not. Be nice to get West Russia here too. I'm like not gonna be able to do shit with Russia on this turn with how bad I got bombed. I could drop a couple more guys down here. Not a big fan of bringing a shit ton, but Actually, keep this guy here. There's no point for him. If he wants to walk into Western Canada, I'm just gonna attack him. This transport should be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Planes can come back here. Move these guys all forward. I don't see a reason why not to put the tank there. Give myself a little extra defense, I suppose. I have the opportunity to blitz the tank back and forth and grab Russian money. This is, yeah, we'll stick with this. This is fine, I guess. Not a big fan of how this looks, really, but I actually got too much infantry. Should only be 6. There we go. Oh, look at that, man. 1 infantry. It's freaking brutal, man. Oh. Well, the problem is too, like, there is a potential scenario here where he just 1-2s me. I mean, he could hit this with 6, 7, 8 units. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's probably what he's going to do. And the issue with that is well, he can do it with Germany. I can fly 1, 2, 3. I can fly 4 planes here. So we'll see. Yep. 1 infantry. Dude, this income is insane. 50, 60, 70. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. After Germany goes, I mean, we're gonna be able to take some more. Be able to take some more stuff, but likely be able to take Egypt back. And that's probably really it, but 150, 148. Alright, I'll be back for UK round 6. Alright, this is UK round 6. Germany bought 4 artilleries, 8 infantry. Took Northwestern. Took Baltic, lost 2. Took West Russia, lost 1. Mobilized 8 infantry to Germany. 4 artilleries to Caucasus. So for UK, I think what I'm going to do is buy 7 infantry and a plane. I'm debating here if I want to hit Baltic or France. I could pivot back to France. I really would like to destroy this Japanese plane that's just sitting here. Sure, yeah. This tank looks nice and juicy too. We should be able to hit this with United States though. Likely. Just really want that plane. That plane looks nice. Um, Wonder if I hit Egypt with everything. I could do 3 and 3. Then my chances of taking are much lower though. Um, Something like that's fine, I guess. Beautiful. Eh. Needed him to not get a hit there, but that's alright. Mm, I don't know about this turn, but we'll see. Still got an attack power deficit, and now Japan's gonna go, so yeah, I don't know about the shape we're in here. Alright, I'll be back for your US 6. Alright, we are back for US 6. I tell you what, we are letting this game slip away from us. So Japan bought 7 tanks, 1 transport, and a fighter. Took Hawaii, lost nothing. Took French Equatorial Africa, destroyed 3 infantry, lost nothing. Took Western Australia, lost 2 infantry and a tank. Took out all my shit in Egypt. 1 tank, 1 artillery, 3 infantry, and lost 1 infantry. Just like not getting good hitbacks in these fights. And then failed to take Archangel, lost infantry and tank, destroyed 1 infantry. So like we had a couple good, a couple bad. But Japan they're just have run amok and we've got no pressure on Germany, so it's like we're pretty screwed. Um, so sorry about my dog. Man, we are kind of in a bind here. I am tempted to drop 1 sub over here. Just to maybe clean up some of these transports. I'm gonna have to move my fleet, my C-Zone 3 fleet back. So I may potentially just drop into Northwestern. Not 100% sure yet. Um, mm, what a shit show. Um, do something like that. It's probably fine. Could even drop this and just go all infantry. I don't like this at all, man. Alright, so take this back for Russia. And then I'm not a big fan of this, but I might hit this. One, two, three. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really wanted to hit this. Which I can probably use that plane for. I want to use these planes to hit these bombers. That's probably what I'm going to do. It's not great. Not great at all. Dude, and no bomb. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh, man. Brutal. The no bombard hits is crazy, man. Crazy. It's freaking brutal. Oh my fucking god. One more round. I'm throwing. That's helpful at least. Jeez, man. this. Just put it right here for right now. He's probably gonna land back in. He's probably gonna land back here. Right? Most likely. I am tempted to buy a plane, so I can at least trade with Russia. No trading is just, it's not sustainable. I'm gonna go for something here. It's probably dumb, but I don't really care too much. Alright, well, I'll take that, I guess. Thought for sure that he would have his, he wouldn't have his subset like that, but. Alright, I'll be back for UK round number, UK round number 7. Alright, we're back for UK 7. Germany bought 10 infantry, 3 artilleries. Took Archangel, took Novosibirsk. Took France, lost 5. Failed to take. Northwestern lost 6, so that went good for us. Took Belarusia, lost 1. And Blazed Caucasus in Germany, so we're just going to buy 8 infantry. And my plan is to. What's my plan here? I think just hit France. Take this stuff with United States. I'm tempted to hit that, but 1, 2, 3. I just can't. Just gonna hit France. Nice. Kind of want to put these in Karelia to threaten Germany attack, but I just don't know, man. Shit. Yeah, that's it. Whatever. I'll be back for US 7. Alright, we're back for US 7. So, Japan bought 6 tanks and a fighter and a complex. Built the complex in Egypt. Bombed the shit out of Russia. Took Brazil with their little mini fleet. Took Eastern Australia. Took Libya. Took New Zealand. Mobilized tanks everywhere. Just getting crushed in attack power, getting crushed in income. We're gonna buy 7 infantry, a sub, a transport, and a fighter. And we are going to I think it's really worth sacking the bomber just to get a transport. Alright, we'll blitz this guy back and forth, and then I think what we're gonna do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to keep the bomber here? 1. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Not a big fan, guys. Not a big fan. Should we go for the 1 and 6 here? Full. Oh, that was very lucky. Alright, so I think I'm gonna plop this sub. Right here. I'll move up 2 guys in our artillery. 2 guys for the transport there. Just gonna take these guys and drop them in France. These guys to France, move these guys back. But Germany's gonna go before it's looking, so US, Germany goes. Just trying to make sure these planes and shit are protected, which it looks like they are. I feel like I need to move these planes back, unfortunately, instead of threatening. Also, we were supposed to Move one plane here. It's alright though. Yeah, it's sloppy. Sloppy as hell, man. And we can't even frickin' buy shit. One infantry. Let's see if this plane buy pays off. I'll try to trade one tank out here. Beautiful. Alright, I'll be back for UK round 8. Alright, this is UK 8. Germany bought 9 infantry, 2 artilleries, and a tank. Took Northwestern, took Baltic, lost nothing. Mobilized to Italy and Germany. So we're just gonna buy 8 infantry. And we are going to... I think what we're gonna do is try to hit this with everything. Wait, would that be crazy? Something like that. Just gonna have to play it risky. I mean, that's really all we got. We have to... He has a chance to hit France, but... So put the sub right here. That's all we can do. I'll be back for US 8. Alright, this is US 8. So this guy bought 8 tanks, 2 destroyers. Took Algeria. Took Central United States, just dropped a random guy there. Took French West Africa. Took Italy back, lost 1 tank. Took Karelia, lost 1 infantry. Took out all my shit in Archangel, lost infantry, 2 tanks. Failed to take Novosibirsk. Got the ultimate Russian infantry right here. And he destroyed my damn fleet. Destroyed 2 destroyers, 1 cruiser, 1 AC, 4 transports, and a battleship. Lost 1 sub and 1 destroyer. I was actually looking at the dice here. I got completely shafted here. And of course both his battleships survived. We'll be able to pivot the UK Navy over to take care of this, but it's like... Looks like the fucking damage is already done, you know? Mobilize tanks everywhere and actually put the destroyers in 17 for some reason. So, this is a very weird game. I think what I'll do here is drop. Jeez, man. AC plane transport plane. I don't know, something like that. We're just gonna have to get our bearings again here. So this plane is going to take care of this transport. This infantry is going to take this back. I'm going to use everything to take this. I'm going to try to sneak this up here. And then nothing to let's use this bomber to take this transport out. And then I guess just the infantry for this guy. Kinda want to use the Russian guy for that though. It's one Russian infantry. Could try to bombing or air raid this. Alright. Just put this sub down here, put the bomber back. Transports, I guess, will come up to 3. These guys up. Something like that's fine. I kind of want to buy another plane. I know that's crazy, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Something like that. Freaking brutal, man. Alright, I'm just gonna move this guy back. And I'll be back for UK 9. Just a quick attack power check. Alright, this is UK round 9. So Germany bought 6 infantry, 1 artillery, 2 tanks. Took Novosibirsk for free. Strafed Italy. Destroyed 6 infantry. Lost 3 infantry. And then took West Russia, lost 1. Mobilized 1 to Caucasus. And the rest of his shit to Germany. So I'm gonna buy 6 infantry and a bomber. It's gonna be kind of a interesting turn here. So let me see here. Do something kind of crazy. Um, Trying to think of the way to do this safely. I think that's what I want to do. Oh, man. Of course he gets the hit back. Alright, that'll do. All my stuff is going to be hella out of position though. He does have the chance to hit this. He can send 3 planes. 1, 2, 3, 4. likes to go for his transports for sure. $22 is crazy. He's probably gonna hit Corellia. Can send quite a few tanks. Alright, anyways, that's it for now. I'll be back for US 9. Alright, we're back with US 9. So Japan bought 9 tanks, a destroyer and a fighter. Took Belarusia, took Vologda, took Morocco, took West Indies. Probably gonna build a complex there on the next turn. The old infamous West Indies complex. Took Karelia, lost 1 tank. And then, of course, he went for this, like I said he was going to. Destroyed 2 cruisers, 1 destroyer, and 3 transports. Lost a fighter and a bomber. He sent 3 units against that. So, and I think he had odds, obviously. He had 2 4s and a 1, because he had a bomber there, too. Against 2 3s and a 1, but that's just freaking dog shit, man. Anyways, he mobilized tanks across the whole map, and then the rest of his shit over here. I'm playing here too, so obviously we can't get the little sneak there. So we're gonna buy 5 infantry, 3 transports, and a destroyer. And we are going to... I didn't even realize that these transports are still here. I'm gonna take 2 guys and drop here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take out that transport. We'll take 1 guy and move him forward. I was considering using the bomber here to 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Is it worth sacking the bomber to get his bomber? I think the only place I could land it is Italy. So no, probably not. I don't really want to do a tank against a tank, but and actually I kind of want to keep these planes in position. Do something like that. I mean, does it really matter at this point? I don't think so, but we'll keep playing it out. It's kind of an interesting game. I feel like the thing, I know I've talked about this before, but I feel like I mean, it probably doesn't matter in this specific situation, but you have to be careful playing as Japan. Oh, I can't even put that transport there. I'm tripping, dude. Um, hmm. I guess I could move it here and then drop the destroyer there. I'm not a fan of that, but I can't just sack the transport. I didn't realize that this plane can make it there. Alright, I guess I didn't realize he had the plane there. Um, one, two, yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. We'll take this and this, drop here. Put all this stuff together. What I was saying is you have to be careful sometimes playing with Japan. In this situation, it might not matter because he's just got so much shit. But you cannot just buy tanks forever. Like, you eventually, the allies will be able to trade you out too efficiently over time. So I think if I pop a plane there, I can fly this one up. These guys can come back. This guy can just come back here. We'll keep those guys there. Bomber can come back. Planes can come back. That's really it, I think. I'm gonna mobilize 3 guys to Italy just to fuck with him. Alright, so I'm wondering now if it's worth it to buy another plane. To trade out these tanks. Probably not, right? We'll do that. That's what I'm thinking. He can hit me with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units on this turn. My problem is he's going to have another 4, 5, 6 tanks, 7, 8 tanks on the next turn. We have to trade some of these tanks out, that's the thing. It just sucks doing it with... Yeah, that's freaking brutal, man. That's brutal. Brutal. Alright, well. I will be back for UK round 10. Let's check the attack power real quick. Still not great. Alright, I'll be back for UK time. Alright, this is UK round 10. Germany bought 5 infantry, 2 artillery, and a tank. Blitz a tank back for Northwestern. Took out everything in France, destroyed 13, lost 10. Italy destroyed 4, lost 3. And Curlia destroyed 2, lost 2. Mobilized everything to Germany, so we lost all of our transports on the last turn. Just don't know if I need to buy an AC. I was thinking about buying an AC. But I can probably just consolidate all my stuff. 1, 2. Can't really bring that much. If I put everything in 8, the only thing he could bring is the bomber, I think. 1, 2, 6. So if I bring this guy, drop him in Northwestern, drop this guy in Northwestern, I'll have 5 guys left over. I have 3 transports. Something like that. It's probably fine. Actually, I probably needed 2 infantry, because I could move this guy forward. Problem is, he's just going to bring the 2 tanks and the infantry. Could also just pick this guy up and drop him here. Bomber can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause I could drop the transports in 7. Doesn't have anything that can make it. I think we're gonna move this over to Russia. So I think that's really it. I needed him to not get that hit back. We actually could move these guys up to Finland. Japan's gonna go next. He could hit those though. He could send the tanks. Tank here, plane here. It's probably better to put him here. Move this guy to Russia. That's it. Alright. 14 IPCs is insane. Alright, I'll be back for US 10. Alright, this is US 10. This is likely going to be the end of the game because he stacked everything up for a VC win. I don't really have a way to take any VCs back. So it doesn't really matter what I buy. I could just do something like that's fine. Really, all I can do is hit France. Not really much I can do there. And then Hawaii. That's really all I can do. Obviously, very low chance to take anything, but there's nothing really to do with these guys. It's not worth sending one infantry and a bomber against this. Such a low chance to take. Send it. End of the game, baby. Of course the bomber hits, yeah. This is it. Good game. That was actually pretty close, to be honest. Alright. So, just want to go back and look. Yeah, see, I had a very good opening on this one. Destroyed 2 infantry, tank, artillery, lost 3. And then had an excellent Ukraine. Oh, yeah, so this is the one where he went for the crazy Ukraine and West Russia attack. So he destroyed everything in Ukraine, only lost 2 infantry, and then destroyed everything in West Russia, only lost fighter, 3 infantry, and 2 tanks. So we had a really good opening, and then he basically caught right back up with the German turn, which is crazy too that he did not destroy everything in C-Zone 7 and I still lost. Yeah, this was horrible too. Lost destroyer, fighter, and bomber just to get the battleship. Didn't even get the transport. Had a great Hawaii too. Just looking at some of the. Yeah, I lost the 3 infantry in Kazakh. That sucked too, because he was basically primed for that Germany 3 attack. Lost another infantry there. It's crazy because I should have lost the game right here. Destroyed 3 fighters, 8 infantry, 1 artillery, 15 tanks, 2 bombers. Lost 14 infantry, 1 bomber, 1 AA, 6 artillery, 5 fighters. Like, we totally got ourselves back in the game, and then I'm not sure really what happened. This guy plays, well, yeah, we didn't, I forgot about that too. We took, on the first turn, took 2 guys from India, dropped them over into Egypt, and then basically set him up for an India 3 timing. And then I backed everything out of India and still lost everything in Persia. Just a sloppy game all around, and then it was just slow death from there. We bought so many tanks and we weren't able to exploit that, so I don't know. Just a bad game all around. And then, yeah, this is where Japan just took all of Africa, took all this money, and then it was just a death clock from there. So this is the second time I played this guy. That dropped us to gold 165. And this guy is gold 48 Axis. So, good player. He's played a shit ton of games too, which is crazy. So, good game to Kochi DMK. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back for the next one. Peace.